I'm Sherry, your favorite Tupperware lady, and I just want to start by sharing with you how I got started with Tupperware. So, probably like some of you, my mom had a lot of Tupperware, but she wouldn't give me any of it, and I wanted my own Tupperware. So I really needed a Tupperware pitcher, and I started looking around trying to find a Tupperware lady. Well, I had to go all the way to Texas to find a Tupperware lady, but I went to Texas on Facebook. We had a Facebook party just like this one, and I ended up having my own party when I found out all the new things that Tupperware has. So I ended up with a huge wish list, that was just way bigger than anything I could possibly purchase, even after having my own party. So to make a long story short, I signed up for Tupperware so I could get the discount and stock my own kitchen. And so what I want to do tonight is just share with you 3 of my most favorite products, and it's really hard to pick just 3, but I want to share those with you so you can see some of the new stuff that Tupperware has. We're not just bowls anymore. So probably to top my list would be the Fridge Marts. Fridge Marts would probably be my most favorite product from Tupperware. Tupperware has figured out how your fruits and vegetables breathe, and they're all different. So some are heavy breathers, some are light breathers, and some are non-breathers. For example, strawberries are considered to be non-breathers. They don't like to breathe. But when you buy them in the store, they come in those little plastic containers with all the holes in them. And when you put them in your fridge, it's not very long before they go bad. If you put them in a Fridge Smart, you set the setting to closed, they're going to last a whole lot longer. So Fridge Smarts really do save you money. You don't lose your fruits and your vegetables to them going bad because they have learned how they like to breathe. This particular Fridge Smart is considered to be a small deep, and it holds what a standard container of strawberries is at the store. But I don't usually buy my fruit at the store all the time. I buy it now at Sam's because I can afford to do so. So I like to buy my fruit at Sam's just because you can get a whole lot more for your money. So I actually bought my strawberries at Sam's, and you can see these have been in here for a few days. And this size container actually is the medium deep. It will hold 4 pounds of strawberries. All you got to do is set the settings based on the little illustration that's right here. So this is always right on your Fridge Smart, and it tells you exactly whether or not your fruit or vegetable is a non-breather, a light breather, or a heavy breather. And it also comes with a book too that has more details as well. But this little illustration is in between 2 sheets of plastic. So when you stick it in the dishwasher, it's not going to rub off. This size also will hold a bag of lettuce or bag of spinach leaves, like for salads. That's what fits in here very, very nicely. I put one in my fridge one time, and I believe it was on day 18 was the last day that I ate out of that lettuce. 18 days it lasted in my fridge. So the typical average, it seems like, for strawberries is about 2 weeks. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but that's what I hear from my customers. All of my customers that have ever gotten these, they only rave about how wonderful Fridge Smarts are. And of course, they come with the Tupperware lifetime warranty. So Fridge Smarts really do save you money, and I think that's one of the main reasons that they are number 1 on my list of favorite items. Number 2 on my list would be the stack cooker. So the stack cooker has lots of different parts and pieces to it, and I want to just tell you, you can do everything from cook a whole meal in here, you can brown hamburger meat and sausage meat, you can make a cake in just a matter of a few minutes, you can even brown a whole chicken. Yep, you can cook dinner in the microwave, and it's not what you think. So if I take the first few pieces, just take the lid off. It has a comb, we'll talk about that in a minute. It also has these 2 pieces. This is the colander. So if I'm browning hamburger meat, I use these 2 pieces. I take a pound of hamburger meat, crumble it up inside here, and then put the lid back on it, stick it in the microwave, and it takes 6 minutes per pound. I usually do 3 minutes, stir it up, and then do another 3 minutes. Browns my hamburger meat perfectly. And the other thing that it does, the reason that you use the colander is you lift it out, and then all the grease and yucky stuff will be right in here. And I have a video of that on my Facebook page if you want to see it in action. You can also brown sausage meat the same way. So if you make sausage balls and things, crumble it up, 6 minutes per pound, brown your sausage meat. Perfectly brown meat for lasagna and spaghetti, sausage balls, whatever you want to cook. Cook it right in here. Another thing that you can do with the stack cooker is bake cakes. Yep, you can bake a cake. So for that, I use the bigger one, the largest bowl. You take a regular chocolate cake mix it up, pour it in here, no spray, no greasing, nothing like that needed. You pour it straight in here, take a can of chocolate icing, dump it right in the center, put the cover on it, put it in the microwave for 7 minutes at full power. In 7 minutes, you have a hot chocolate lava cake. So delicious. Served with cold ice cream. Oh, it's delicious. Do a lot of those demos at my parties. You can use this cone. You can put that in the center to do an upside down pineapple upside down cake. You can also make a turtle cake in this as well. So, and there's all sorts of cake recipes that you can make in the stack cooker. They're the one thing that everybody always says about the cakes when they try the cakes at parties is how moist they are. They're always very, very surprised at how moist the cake is. It is nothing like what you think. So I would definitely encourage you to attend a home party if you get that opportunity and try the cake, because you'll be very, very surprised. One other thing you can do with this, just right off the top of my head, I mean, I've made lasagna in this too. 30 minutes you have lasagna in the microwave. You can also take the cone, buy a whole chicken, put the chicken, turn it over upside down on top of the cone, put your olive oil on it and all your different seasonings and things, however you like to season it. And then you actually take the small bowl and put it on the top. And again, it's still 6 minutes per pound is what it takes to cook it. So a 5-pound chicken would take about 30 minutes. It comes out like a perfectly browned rotisserie chicken. Very juicy, delicious, whole chicken. So in 30 minutes, you've got dinner. So you can cook a chicken, you can cook lasagna, you can cook whole meals, you can make cakes, you can brown hamburger meat, you can do all sorts of things in the stack cooker. So that is why it gets my vote for number 2. And then last but not least, in my list of favorite products, would be the pressure cooker. The pressure cooker is just amazing. It is exactly like you think for a pressure cooker. It's going to do what a pressure cooker will do, except for you're putting it in the microwave. So it opens up. I'll turn it so I can open it. And you can make a stew meat in here. So you put your stew meat, potatoes, and everything in here. It has the gasket just like you would expect from the pressure cooker. You line up the arrows, seal it up, and then it also has this additional lock. So you can lock it down. So you're not having to worry about the traditional pressure cookers where you might do something wrong and the lid goes off. That's not an issue with this. When this valve is popped up right here, then you know that the pressure is too high. You wait on that valve to go down, and at that point you'll be able to open the lock and then turn it and open the pressure cooker and get to your delicious dinner. So anything that you put in the crock pot, you can put in the pressure cooker. So those are my top 3 favorite items. Just wanted to share those with you really quickly and hope that I can get you to thinking outside of the bowl.